the show is really showing a woman in all of her complexity and insecurities. What's something that what do you see as the portrayal of women on the show, and what is this show bringing to the conversation that might be different than some other shows out there?
I don't want to use the hackneyed phrase, the golden age of TV, obviously, because everybody's used that. But what it has meant is that the quality in television has become incredibly strong. Anna and I just loved and watched and loved Mayor of Easttown. And there's an English show that's just opened that I really, really cannot wait to get my VPN active on. But what it means is that the quality of what people are doing and the scraping away at the surface of humanity that's going on is incredibly deep and detailed right now. And so our show was always, we wanted to talk about women. We wanted to talk about women in the world and how women are dealing with the everyday complexity of being a woman in the world. What that means when you're, not that we have this necessarily so much, we do with Ruth, Genevieve's character, but talking about the sort of weight that is put on a woman in terms of when she has children, but still needing to be a beautiful and a great mum and still working, and you're not allowed to be at home and be a mum because it's not seen to be enough. So how do we deal with all of that? How do we show women, and a lot of these things that happen, even though we've got this giant patriarchy, is brought on by other women, and what they think of other women, and the standards that they hold, and the fucked up kind of way that the expectations that they put on each other. So we wanted to talk about that as well, but try and do so in a way that's complicated and difficult and dark, and talking about addiction, but it's really fucking funny, and also talking about stuff where the glossy side of celebrity is like scraped away, and we see that the people underneath are human as well, and that everybody's just really like, something I use a lot is, like a swan on the surface, and yet the feet are paddling along underneath, and you don't see that aspect of it, and that's kind of who Robin is. So I'm really interested in sort of telling those female stories, and that's what we've definitely tried to do with all of our leads. And Martha coming in this year, Martha Plimpton, who plays Anna's mum, was really interested in sort of, even though she came in for one episode, her and Anna talked extensively about who Robin was because of Clara's fuck up, as a human, and how Robin becomes the person she is, and representing that on camera and making it difficult for people to watch. It's not supposed to be easy. Interested in making it easy. It's not just a comedy. It's a dramatic piece of work that happens to be quite funny and dark as shit,